Hello, my name is Danny Suarez. I am the design manager here at Burco, and I'm here to show you how to measure a carton. So we'll start with these two cartons here. One of the things that you need to understand is that when you start, the reason that it's important to know how to measure a carton is because those are the directions that your designer, the structure designer, will use to build the carton. So basically it is his or her language. So each carton works basically with three dimensions: a length, a width, and a depth. Okay, so we'll start with box A here. This is what it would look like if it was laid out flat. Basically the die line that you're looking for, you'd be looking for something like this, right? Okay, so it's a basic STE. Here's what the carton would look like. So you start with the three dimensions: the length, the width, and the depth. The dimension here, that is the length. Okay, the one is going from left to right. This dimension here is the width, and this dimension here is the depth. This is also, for a way to remember, this is the direction usually in which you load the carton. Okay, so this is the length, left to right, front to back, the width, and this dimension here is your depth. You basically get a carton that looks like that. Alright. Here, this carton B, we'll do it again. It's basically the same thing. This is the length from left to right. This is the width, and this is the depth. Now, I purposely picked these two cartons because when the designer received direction of how to build these, he received the directions two different ways. This carton A that I have on my left hand here, the dimension of this carton is 9.5 by 1 by 8.5. B is the same dimensions but is reversed. This dimension is 8.5 by 1 by 9.5. So if you just called out those dimensions in those different orders to a designer, you will either get a box that looks like this or a box that looks like this. So it's important in which direction you understand. Your first dimension you're giving him is the length, and he will be looking at it, or she will be looking at it in this direction. This is the width, this is the depth. The other thing you need to understand, it doesn't matter to the designer in which orientation you put the carton. In other words, if you take this carton and put it on its side, it doesn't change the orientation of the direction. This is still an STE, this is still your tuck, this is still the length direction, this is still your width direction, this is still your depth direction. Okay? Recap: length, width, and depth. Length, width, and depth. Okay? Thank you very much.